the Breakfast Club, bitches.
Who's Donkey of the Day today?
Well, Donkey of the Day for Friday, August 26th. Let me make sure it's Friday, August 26th. Yes, it is. Goes to an Australian woman named Jay Langadinos. She is 31 years old, and she is suing a psychiatrist for approving a gender transition after just one meeting. Yes, she transitioned to male before realizing it was a mistake. And now she's suing a psychiatrist for approving her female to male hormone treatment after just one meeting. You know, we are always told in life to measure twice, so we only have to cut once. I would think, nowhere would that be more true than when someone is contemplating gender reassignment surgery. I know you might be thinking, well, it's female to male hormone treatment, so nothing to be cut. But that's not true, because Jay is upset that the psychiatrist approved gender transition and the fact that the psychiatrist signed off on 2 surgeries to remove her breast and uterus, so therefore things do get removed. Okay, now let me explain some details. Jay was 19 when she first met Dr. Patrick Toohey, a veteran psychiatrist in Sydney, Australia. Jay is now 31, and she was introduced to the doctor to determine if she was suitable for a gender transition. Now, this is what the specialist, Dr. Patrick Toohey, wrote, that Jay was very young and needed a throughout psychiatric workup before embarking on hormone treatment. That's the clinical way of saying she was too young to be doing this, and she might change her mind later. So don't let her do this until she's old enough to make a more educated choice, because right now she could be making a permanent decision based off temporary feelings. But after his first meeting with the teen, Tui concluded that Jay suffered from gender dysmorphia and was fit for testosterone therapy. I had to look up what that dysmorphia word was.
Dysmorphia?
That's just I think I and no, I don't think it's dysmorphia. It says dysphoria.
Oh.
It don't say dysmorphia. It might be dysmorphia, but maybe they missed the M. I don't know. But I had to look up what that was. But that's just the clinical way of saying she feels like she's in the wrong body. There is a mismatch between their biological sex and their gender identity. Now, next time Jay went to go see Dr. Tui, she told him she was eager to undergo top surgery to have her breast surgically removed as part of her transition. So Tui approved the double mastectomy, and they got rid of the tatas. Okay, a month later, Jay met with Tui for the third and final time to discuss having her uterus removed. Now, the doctor, according to the lawsuit, wrote that he could find no reason to not proceed with the hysterectomy, so she got cleared to get her Power U removed. Now, nearly a decade later, Jay, who no longer identifies as a male, is suing the doctor for professional negligence. She says it's the doctor's fault for green lighting hormone therapy, even after she told him she suffered from social phobia, and she alleges that he was negligent and not recommending she get a second opinion ahead of her hysterectomy. Okay? Even though the doctor strongly recommended that Jay seek social and family therapy, but Jay chose not to listen. She chose not to heed that recommendation, and the doctor still gave her what she asked for. Now Jay is suing. Wow. Jay said in 2016, 4 years after the surgery, when she started receiving psychiatric treatment from another doctor, is when she came to the realization that she should not have undergone the hormone therapy or the first and second surgery. So let me get this straight. At 19, you come to me as a woman, tell me that you're really a man. I tell you, go talk to a psychiatrist. You don't take my recommendation, and then persist to insist on the surgery. And later on in life, when you do go seek psychiatric treatment and realize you're not who you thought you was, and you was who you was before you got here, and decided to have surgery, now it's my fault. You want to sue me. In the court documents, Jay argued that Toohey should have realized she might be autistic and referred her for further treatment. How the hell am I supposed to know if you're autistic? You asking too much of me as a doctor, because truth be told, I'm sure it's a bunch of doctors, when people come in for gender transition, they would like to diagnose a lot of these cases as psychological disorders. But if they did that, I guarantee you it would be a problem. I guarantee it would be people complaining, saying I should be able to go into a doctor and request a sex change without a doctor labeling me as having a mental disorder. When the reality is, we all know nobody should be making such a permanent decision at that young of an age. Come on, people. 19 years old and you want to renovate the whole car? Jay said in a statement that the hormones and surgeries that she requested left her suffering from injuries, disabilities, and complications, including early menopause, anxiety and depression, impaired psychological functioning, and diminished capacity for employment. Ma'am, you requested this. And now that you changed your mind, you want to sue the doctor who did the surgery? Come on, man. Now wait, there's a little more. Jay felt when she was 17, something was wrong with her because she was attracted to girls. So she went online and read about gender dysphoria. So she decided that that's what she had, and she must be transgender because of the discomfort that she had in her body. Or maybe you're just a lesbian. Maybe you're just attracted to women. The fact that she thought the source of her distress was not being a man is only because she had the option, to be other things. We might be throwing too much at these kids. We may have to shorten the menu a little. I mean, damn, when you present kids with 68 different gender identities, I can see how this can be confusing to some. But one thing's for sure, two things for certain. The doctor should not be held liable for any of this. Jay, you made a choice, and that's what life is, a matter of choices, and every choice you make makes you. So what's the solution? I don't know. I just know that when you're 19, regardless if it's a sex change or any other matter, just give yourself some time before you rush to any life-altering decisions. Okay, I'm reading the timeline of some of these choices, and to me, none of this should have happened this fast. But you have to live with your choices. We are what we choose to be. Some choices we regret. Some will haunt us forever. Some choices we're proud of. I know you living with regret right now, but that's life. I don't have anything else other than, this is a prime example of why you shouldn't make permanent decisions based off temporary feelings. Please give Jay Gadinos the sweet sounds and the Hamiltons.
You are the donkey of the day. You are the donkey of the day. Yeehaw.
All right. Well, thank you for that donkey.
Do y'all think the doctor should be held liable in this situation?
Nope. Not at all.
No. She made choices. Exactly.
Not at all. All right. Well, this Saturday is Angela Yee Day, and she has a bunch of performances and a bunch of things going on at her Angela Yee Day.
Yes, it's a lot of Caribbean vibes. The West Indian American Day Parade is happening next week. And coming up next, we got Bunji Garlin and Faye-Ann Lyons. They are royalty from Trinidad and Tobago, and they'll be performing as well, doing some amazing soca, but they fuse it with a lot of other things too. Maybe you guys have heard Afro soca as well. And so we'll get into it. They're a married couple too, by the way.
All right, and we'll talk to them next, so don't move. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Donkey of the Day is brought to you by the Law Office of Michael S. Lamonsoff. Don't be a donkey. Dial pound 250 on your cell and say the bull if you've been hurt in a construction accident. That's pound 250 from your cell and say the bull.